Another very exciting activity to develop the reading skills is to give the students a story without an ending. The teacher brings a story to the class. She has the complete story with her, but she does not disclose the ending of the story to the students. She gives them the rest of the story without an ending and then asks them to complete the ending by themselves. This activity could also be done in groups or in pairs. In pairs, it can be another activity to be working together also, and also sharing each other's ideas and accepting your pair's idea on the ending of the story. Now, when they finish this creative activity, then they can swap their papers with the other groups and just look at the endings the other groups or the other pairs have given to the same story. This also builds up a vocabulary building exercise in them and also opens up their minds towards other options of ending the same story that they have read together. The teacher can then, in the end, give the version of the story which is original. It is possible that many of the students would have written the same ending, and it is also possible that none of the students have written the same ending. Then the teacher can ask them to look at the differences between their endings and the original ending that has been done. Also, another activity which can be done on the ending of the story is the teacher gives them an outline of the ending of the story. That is, that she gives them a few sentences, or she gives them a few sentences with blanks in those sentences. And the students can then fill up, think, guess, create words to fill up those gaps and make an ending to the story. So there can be many ways in which the teacher can develop the reading activity amongst the students by developing their creativity. In the case when she is giving them the gap filling exercise, there would be a lot of curiosity. And along with the reading skills, the students will be looking for words, for vocabulary. The teacher may allow them to use the dictionary in this stance. They can look at the dictionary and look for words which would be suitable in that gap-filling exercise, and then fill up those sentences, complete those sentences, and maybe add to those sentences. Some challenging students or high achievers, they would probably add more to those sentences which are given by the teacher. Also, the teacher can just give a few words if she wants. If she doesn't want to give the sentences to complete and then produce an ending, she can just give some guess words, or she can call them the clue words to the ending of the story. Usually what happens is, in such an exercise, when people have different types of endings to the same story, they enjoy reading the endings written by other people. And sometimes they accept it and sometimes they reject it, saying that that is not possible. But again, it is an exercise where they think, they create, look at other options, compare, also learn more vocabulary. So in doing such an exercise, the teacher is actually making them do more than one skill. It is inculcating more than one skill. It is not only reading, it is also inculcating the habit of looking for words, looking for words in the dictionary, sharing with their partners, sharing in the group. It is also making them accept other people's opinions, as I said before, and it is also leading them to work in pairs, to work in groups, and then form an opinion. In the end, the teacher, when she gives the original version of the story, she can ask the students to self-assess themselves, give the marks to the ending by themselves, so that they should learn how to honestly evaluate themselves and to compare their endings with the other people's endings and the original ending.